It's Honeysuckle and Rachel Blackmore racing's golden duo.
Tiger Roll joins the greats and beats Magic of Life.
Best behaviour on the near side with the wettest of saves for Barry Brown and Oliver McKiernan. Local trainer Derek comes in again and beyond his test. Lord Lyon wins it from...
It's Samco on the stand side before he had the second round. But he lands in the lead by half a length and goes on from Samco.
Hello and welcome to the latest episode of We're Going Chasing. We're changing things up here now a small bit, Killian. Just the whole landscape of the national hunt season is changing, and we're just going to have smaller, shorter, snappier clips focusing on one race. So the first race of this series is the Champion Hurdle. And we'll just start off there with Constitution Hill, 3-1 on favourite.
Yeah, he's the favourite. He's the right favourite for all the right reasons. He's unbeaten. He looks a superstar, and I couldn't find any fault in him. So, like, he deserves to be that price. He's beaten everything out of sight, course and distance form in the Supreme last year. I know you have to go back a long way for a Supreme winner to win the Champion Hurdle the following year, but like he looks an absolute monster, and I wouldn't back him at 1-3 now. I wouldn't have the price of it, like, but you know, you want a bit of balls to that still, like, but
yeah,
he looks the most likely winner there, doesn't he?
He does indeed. You know, but obviously at those sort of prices, you know, it's not something that you can get involved in really. That'd be my way of looking on it too. State Man, you know, it's actually like if Constitution Hill wasn't around, you'd be looking at State Man and you'd be calling him an absolute monster, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's how good Constitution Hill is.
Yeah.
And you know, it is very hard to look by him. On official ratings there, you'll see on our chart, you know, State Man is £6 below Constitution Hill. Like, they're both very unexposed. Would you have any hope there for him?
Not well, a small bit, like, you know.
Yeah.
It's you can't discount anything really like happening. It's horse racing at the end of the day. There are shocks, there are surprises. 1-3 shots have been turned over before. You know, look, he's a very good horse. Like, he's put them to the sword in the Irish Champion Hurdle. Like, did it all his own way from the front. Like, you'd assume he may have to make his own run in here as well. Which, look, I suppose Constitution Hill could make the run and it wouldn't matter to him. Like, so I don't know. But State Man, he's a high class animal rate, 167. He's well worth that rating as well. But I suppose he's just bumped into this machine now, and like, it looks like that his first attempt to win a Champion Hurdle anyway isn't going to go well for him.
Yeah, but it should still make for a very interesting race.
Oh yeah,
State Man, like, the beauty of him is too, he's so straightforward. There's no complications with him at all. You know, he does everything so easily. Like, when he meets this higher class animal, you know, who knows? Now, again, I'd not be getting involved, but you know, it's going to set it up for a cracking Champion Hurdle, I think. Now, we're going to have very few runners. You'll see there from the screen. You know, I think we're going to have 8, maybe, probably 8 maximum. Because I think you can probably knock off Honeysuckle, Echoes and Rain, Epitaunt, and Love and Voice straight away. Would you agree with that, Killian?
Yeah, maybe Echoes and Rain would be the only one that might run there. The rest won't. It's unfortunate, they should all be running there, but that's an argument for another day.
Yeah. But it is, like, it's true. It's taken, like, that mare's race will be a great race, and it's over. To be fair, it'll be one of the best probably renewals of it that I can remember. But at the same time, when you look at what you're losing from the Champion Hurdle, you know, it's not ideal. Just looking further down the field then, just at the stars, and that, I suppose I've given Sharjah 3 stars there, more than Vauban, and the same as State Man. You know, and I suppose it's just taking price into account. I can't see Constitution Hill being bet, and I just think that Sharjah could easily run into third. He could, like, you know, he loves Cheltenham. He loves placing in this race. I know now he's got 2 absolute monsters ahead of him, but at 50-1, I think he could very easily, like, one of these 3 mightn't even make today. Like, remember the Champion Chase back in 2020, and we had 3 horses. We had Shack and Poursois, we had Altior, and we had, who was the third one?
Definitely decide.
Defi Desai. And within a week of the race, we had lost the first two of them. All we had left was Defi Desai 5-2-1. And then he finished 4-5.
He got bumped,
Won the race.
Yeah.
You know, so like at 50-1 Sharjah, if anything was to happen the first three, you should be getting your place. And even it wouldn't surprise me at all if Sharjah was to go and beat Vauban. And that's 10-1 essentially.
Yeah, it should surprise me if Sharjah bet Vauban now. He's 10 years of age. Like he's not the horse he was. Like I think I said it earlier on there. The Stateman, I thought he was similar enough to Honeysuckle the way she approached her first year out of a novice company. Like I thought jumping wise after his Morgiana and sort of hers in her first Hatton's Grace and her first Irish Champion hurdle, like the jumping leaves a lot to be desired. But he's brushed up on that as he's came along, and I thought that was the major chink in his armor at the start of the year. Was his jumping? He's a serious engine as well. Like, but yeah, I see the first two pulling a long way clear of Vauban. I think the further like that the conditions of the track will suit Stateman as well. Like, you know, that stiff finish, like he will power up that hill. But the problem is he could be 10 lengths behind Constitution Hill. He could be 5 lengths. I don't know how far behind he'll be, but I'd be fairly confident he will be behind him.
But I've seen a few places, and it could very well be the case. We could potentially be in for one of the best hurdle performances we've ever seen. You know, like he's shown a level of form there that's almost unprecedented, and if he can bring that to Cheltenham on Tuesday, the 14th of March, you know, he's going to, if he can beat Stateman by 7 or 8 lengths, you know, that's one hell of a performance. And
for sure,
you know, it'd be a great day to be there if you know, if you were to see such a performance like that.
Yeah, definitely. Like, and look, he's I suppose the only downside to all this is that we won't be able to shut fucking Michael Buckley up for years if he does go out and win a champion hurdle, which is a bit unfortunate too. But look, that's the way it is.
Yeah. Well, look, I suppose that our first short, snappy preview of a race started off with quite a straightforward race. You know, but look, make sure to tune in. We're going to be having them out very regularly now over the next couple of weeks. We'll be looking at the Stairs Hurdle in the next couple of days and the Champion Chase in the next few days as well. You know, and then once we get through them all, we'll be closer to the festival, and we'll probably start banging out a few more once we know a bit more and we see the racing at the weekend as well.
We are going to suffocate you all with Cheltenham content.
It's not a bad thing, though. It's not a bad thing.
No. Great thing.
Right. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good luck.